Hey everybody, it's John DePietro. I am in Plainville, Massachusetts, the RV roof capital of New England. Hold that up just a little bit and then it changes the, there we go. So, folks, this is a unique video. I'm standing on a scaffolding, okay, which I normally don't do. I may ask for that fork truck to take me down, but I'm with Jim and I'm with Kurt, and I'm from RV Roofs. I'm at RV Roofs of New England. And tell us about your business, Jim.
What we do is we are the 10th location for RVRoof.com. And what we do is a sprayed polyurea rubber roofing system that provides a seamless monolithic rubber roof on any type of RV, and it's guaranteed not to leak.
Okay. So, Kurt, you'll deal with any brands, right? You're not specific brands.
That's correct, and we also do all kinds of roofs. TPO vinyl, EPDM rubber, fiberglass or aluminum. Our stuff's bonds to everything.
Okay.
Yep.
So basically, we are here, and we've got a unit underneath us, and you've prepped it, right?
It's correct.
Prepped
It's
and
prepped
ready
and it's
to
ready
go.
for spray.
Okay. So what are the big issues that people need to look for? I mean, a lot of people say, well, my roof will never leak because the salespeople told me that, and the brochure from the factory said it's not going to leak. But if you're in the Northeast, you got different challenges, right?
Yeah, the challenges are basically the seams on any RV roof. You know, Dicor is a great product to seal, but in New England, you have the extreme cold, the extreme heat, and it ends the life of the Dicor very quickly. And the biggest problem we see is around the components of the roof or around the seams. Once it fails, moisture gets in there and just causes havoc.
Okay, by components you mean what? Air conditioners?
Air conditioners, the vents. Yep, the vent stacks,
Antennas.
refrigerator base, antennas.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your concept here as to what you do and why people should consider doing business with you.
I think the biggest thing is like this. I'll use this Gulfstream
Can I point onto that?
Sure.
sure.
Yeah.
I'll use this Gulfstream as an example. This had severe leaks in a fiberglass roof. It had Eternabond tape all over it, and under each piece of tape, it was all moist.
Oh, okay.
So what this, right now, this is 2 days of preparation.
2 days of prep. So this is not like you come in and give it a spray can.
No, it's about a 3-day process that I've turned a 38-foot fifth wheel around in 2.5 days. But the key is prepping the vehicle to accept the rubber.
So it'll adhere to it.
It'll adhere. Now, our system is a sealed system. I don't know if you've ever worked with epoxy glue. You mix 2 parts in a bucket.
Yeah.
Chemical reactions in the bucket. And you have so much time to use it.
Okay.
Our system, when the 2-part rubber comes out of the spray gun, that's when the reaction happens, and it chemically and mechanically bonds to the surface.
Roof. Okay. So you've got the, what do you call this here? The eaves?
That's the radius edge.
Okay, and that is ground down. Looks like you've ground that out. And you've done some grinding.
Yep.
I mean, so you've actually had to stand on this roof. I mean, you've got on this roof.
Absolutely.
Now, it looks like one of you is the executive, one of you is doing the work, because there's only one guy sweating here.
We both do the work.
Yeah, we both do the work. But it's kind of warm in here today, so that's why.
Okay, so we had to pick a 100-degree day to do this.
And then to top it off, when we start spraying, our chemical comes out at 160 degrees.
Okay.
So it's going to get very warm in here.
So you're wearing eye protection and breathing stuff
respirators,
and
exactly.
whatever. I know we're not going to show that exact process, but you're going to go right up to the seams on that skylight.
Correct.
Right, and right over, what's that? Your vent for your
the
refrigerator vent.
Yep.
And then you've got bathroom stuff down there. It looks like it had what, 2 air conditioners?
2 air conditioners.
2 air conditioners. Okay.
Yep.
And when it comes out, what color? I mean, do you get your choice of color, or do you get your choice of white or white?
No, the rubber actually comes out gray.
Gray, okay.
And then the process is, once the rubber goes on, that cures in 6 seconds. Once we have the final coat, we have to go around, and everything is masked in a wire tape. That's how we cut the rubber.
Okay.
So we pull the wire, cuts the rubber. Then we put a white UV top coat on it.
Okay.
The only part we color is based on the color scheme of the coach.
Yeah.
A little extra money. A lot of times we can color the radius edge.
Okay, radius edge.
So when
okay.
someo's looking up, they don't see a
see.
big streak of white.
And that's your radius edge.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. How old is this coach underneath us?
This is a 2004.
Okay, so it's been around a while.
Yep.
But there's a new one outside, and I guess I can say this with a little bit of certainty that really the age of the RV is not as important as to how it's been kept or possibly finished at the factory, right?
Correct. So the one you saw outside is actually mine.
Okay.
And the reason I got into this business, the wife and I finally bought a brand new Four Winds.
Yep.
3 years later, it leaked. I did extensive research. I wanted this roof system. So I called the owners. Now, this is going back 2.5 years ago.
Are you an engineer?
No.
No. Okay.
None.
What did you do in your
I
prior
was
life?
corporate sales.
Okay.
And then Kurt has run his own automotive shop for the last 20, 25 years.
Okay.
And he was a fleet manager for Fuller. So we have the RV experience, and we're also RV users. We all own
Okay.
RVs.
And I think that's very important that there are a lot of people that are in this RV business don't have anything to do with RVs.
Right.
You know what you go through. You
Yep.
know what the time of year, can wreak havoc on
Exactly.
this. You know, even parking at a campground, if you're there seasonally,
Yep.
you can get drops of leaves and trees that will cause decay and puncture holes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And the nice thing about what we do is the rubber itself has a 3,500 PSI tear strength.
Okay.
Fifth wheels, tree strikes, usually just bounce
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
It's got a 600-degree elongation factor, so it's made to flex with that vehicle as it's going down the road.
Okay. And let's face it, these things flex.
They do.
And
Yep.
as I just finished the 4,000-mile trip last week, the highways, the interstates are in absolutely terrible shape. Terrible shape. So you get bounces and everything. And plus you've got, not expensive, expensive and as well as heavy units on top here that can mess with the leveling.
Right.
Those air conditioners, what are they, 300-400 pounds? I don't know.
No.
No, they're
Not
about
even?
100, maybe 100 pounds.
Okay, well, that's heavy to me.
But still, when it's bouncing
Yeah.
up there, going over the road.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. So why should people buy from you? Why should they, consider doing business with you?
If you have a coach and you like it, or an RV, and you love it, the biggest part of failure on these things is the roof. We can give you a guaranteed leak-proof roof. And the company's been in business over 20 years. They haven't had a failure yet.
Okay.
I do new ones, brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new, I'm doing them because people who have RV experience,
No.
they know the quality of the roofs these days.
Yep.
And we see it when we're up here.
Yep. I'm going to spin around.
Even the
while-
older ones. The older ones, a lot of the quality is better than today. And
Yep.
People want to protect that investment.
Yep. So basically, when you get going, you're here with a couple guns.
One gun.
One gun.
One gun. Yep.
Is any of that over here to
No, the gun is actually in the back.
in the back? Okay.
And then the reactor itself is up here. Two 55-gallon drums, and like I say, once they mix 160 degrees, it sets up in 6 seconds.
Okay.
So we can continue to walk the roof as we spray the roof. And that's
okay.
the trick behind everything.
Perfect. So tell us how people can get a hold of you and find out more about you on the internet.
They can call us at 508-316-0728. They can Google us. There is a business site up. They can go to rvroof.com and put in a request, because that's where all the leads and the requests for estimates come from.
Yep.
And they can email me directly. It's nervroof@comcast.net.
Okay. So as far as your location is concerned, you're right off Route 495.
Yep.
And 1A.
Yep.
So really, for Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, I mean, it's an easy highway ride.
It's very easy. It took me 10 months to find this location.
Yep.
I have people coming from, I've already had Long Island, an hour and a half north of Toronto, Ontario. We have them coming from Quebec,
Delaware, Pennsylvania.
Rochester, New York.
Okay. And it should be
Philadelphia.
pointed out that you're not going to give somebody a discount if they say, do it in my driveway, because you can't, because with this scaffolding and with all the proprietary equipment that you've got here, it's not portable.
Correct.
You've got to bring your unit
Correct.
here. And, let's clear that right up front.
Yep.
So, Jim and Kurt, thank you so much for being with us. Brad Moore from Bradford RV is right down the street. I think Brad's still on his boat. He just checked in, said say hello. And let's see how people can get a hold of you and relive their great RVing experiences. RV Roof. Have a great day, everybody.